Welcome in, everybody. Today I'm going to be going over some of my gameplay from Zero Build Ranked. This is going to be a diamond lobby. I've been playing with Sweaty Mike at TTV, and we are trying to hit on Real this season. I'm on Real pretty much every season. This is Mike's first time through, and we're both boomers over 30. I'm going to show you kids how to play this game. So we've been landing classy. This is just the spot we've been picking. It's honestly been getting a lot of players at it. We've been trying to land this lower court. We either land the main house or the lower court, and it's been getting really contested. But we've still been making off the drop pretty much. And this first little skirmish there was I don't think he's got a gun. You know, I got pretty weak on my HP, and I was going to kind of scavenge around for some heals. I got the nitro going, which allows me to sprint around a lot faster, and we're just going to try and heal up in here before this next team rolls in after they heard that fighting. Typically people who land at the main house like to get the Oscar shotgun. This team was definitely heading over as soon as they heard our shooting, and he had probably guns. So I had gotten those boogie bombs. I'm able to get a boogie bomb on this guy here. And then obviously I get boogie bombed. I'm just trying to, like, you know, dodge bullets. And my teammate is able to get one, and then I'm able to get one, and we got another third party coming in. I got one more boogie bomb left. So I'm gonna try and make a play here. I boogie him. I'm gonna get a kill. And then I'm gonna kind of tuck back in this room here. His teammate's down the hallway now, and I get a few shots in. Teammate got a few shots in, and then I'm gonna be able to get the finish here. My teammate communicated that he was low, so that was a pretty hectic start to the game. But we definitely played that well. Played together. If you notice that we played together very well. Here, you know, we're in a car. It's kind of the meta. Pulled up on a fight. I stopped. I like to stop at a little bit of a distance, utilize my AR aim as much as possible. And my teammate's a little farther ahead. I'm gonna jump on in, use the rooftops. But my teammate was able to get one elim, and then we both kind of were able to pinch that last guy and get that pretty easy elim. This is the beauty of a third party, though. All the loot that you can get, not only like the easy kills. You know, sometimes they're easy kills, but there's a ton of loot there. So here we hear a car driving around. My teammate is already saying that he wants to get close enough to boogie bomb him from the car. And he's able to do that to one of them. Get an easy limb. The other guy, he hopped out of the car. I don't know why he hopped out of the car. Like, I don't know what his strategy was. Because he should have just drove off. If he wanted to live, he should have just drove off. But he didn't. And then that fight gave us a big refresh on boogie bombs. Now here, we're going to kind of roll up on kind of a hectic fight. Multiple cars involved. You know, some players kind of scattered around here. We're going to get that guy off the high ground. And I'm going to go to the high ground where that guy just was. This was, in hindsight, not a very good decision, and mostly just because we're fighting against cars. So even though I'm like trying to destroy the cars, they're just kind of hard to destroy with ARs. So, and the reason why it was not a very good decision, not because I wasn't succeeding in my mission of destroying cars, but it left my teammate vulnerable by himself, and then both of these two teams started targeting him. And that's what sometimes good teams do. They'll target just a weak player, like a vulnerable player, I should say. We're able to get one kill, just getting chased around by these cars. I did communicate to my teammate that we should go back to this rooftop over here. Typically against cars, if I can get to a rooftop, I mean, cars can't drive on roofs, so if I can get to a rooftop, that's about the best spot to be when you're fighting a car. Now, I could have tried to throw a boogie bomb, which would have made them exit the car for probably a split second. The boogie bomb, like, animation will work for like a second in the storm, but then you take a tick of damage and it goes away. I took a lot of damage. I ended up driving away, or using my nitro gloves to get away. I come back for the card after I healed up a little bit. These guys are still camping the card, so they must be pretty desperate for a kill.
Dude, this is crazy. Oh, they don't
but I was able to kind of outmaneuver them, get my teammate's card, get them up,
look at the medallions,
and drive across the map. But now we got medallion teams coming our way, and just gonna, like, I was, you know, use my third-person perspective there. I was able to see him coming up the hill, get a boogie bomb, able to get a kill. The next guy's gonna come up here. You know, again, like, if your teammate gets full killed without doing any damage, if your teammate gets full kill without doing any damage, I really think that the play is to back off. Trying to do 1v2 versus 2 healthy players. Without, like, again, he didn't even try to get any, like, lead damage. He need to get some lead damage. So, kind of an easy second kill there for us. So, I'm getting on this rooftop, which here is probably one of my bigger mistakes in the game, too, is that I got way too aggressive. I mean, I did 100 damage, and I wanted to jump in that window and fight those guys. I should have stayed up on top of my roof. I didn't. They jumped my teammate. You know, I mean, I can say this is probably the second time I've got my teammate killed this game. So and when I say that, it's because I have overextended myself, you know.
Dude,
and here I'm just trying to make a play for the card.
They did something to visual audio.
Trying to make a play for the card, get my teammate's card. This guy, he comes over, he takes the medallion. And to be real honest, if I hadn't done so much damage, I would have let him go. But
no, the
I just thought I'm just gonna chase this guy. Right now, it's this guy is a solo, and then I got 3 duos left. And I'm gonna have some pretty impeccable aim right here. And that just, you know, keeps motivating me to keep chasing him. Again, like, I think if he would have gotten away there, and like I wouldn't have done much damage, I'd probably just go back to the card. But I chased him down, got the medallion, and at this point, Storm's moving in. I don't really have any time to go back and get my teammate's card. So this is always one of those situations where you have to make a decision on, am I going to full send my teammate's card, or am I going to position to try and, you know, get as much placement as possible? And you cannot split that decision. You have to make a firm decision and just stick with it. And then, so here we got a car coming. I have 10 boogies. It's boogie time. So I'm going to pick up an easy kill here. I'm going to immediately use my nitro gloves to go up. And then this guy loses me in the... somehow he lost me. And then I end up right behind him. And I'm going to pick up another easy kill here. I got that. I got all 3 medallions, so I'm pretty unstoppable force right now. And so now we got 2 cars left. And so I'm gonna chill out here for a second, reload, get up on top of this again. Like, this is like, this isn't like your typical roof, but like it's kind of like a roof. And I'm just gonna try to break the cars. That's kind of like my goal here. Just break the cars. I don't want to have to. I know I have a bunch of boogie bombs, but I still don't want to have to fight a car. Dude, I'd rather just fight individuals. Here, these guys, you know, I don't get the kills, but I basically killed them. And then these last 2 guys, their car is destroyed. And so now it's just a straight 1v2. And I'm letting them rotate over to the zone first. What I wanted to do was see if I couldn't get some damage in when they rotate. But they use that hillside decently. I messed up on like taking my heals and stuff. I got some decent damage there. I probably would have pushed over a little bit quicker if I hadn't taken damage myself. So I'm just gonna like heal up, make sure I'm ready to go. Try to get a different angle here. Sometimes when people they get in the mode of like shooting a structure out, they kind of get focused in. And you can get a different angle. But so here, I'm just using my boogies, just abuse this, you know, because that's what it is. The other guy, he comes off with the boogies, he punches me, but I'm gonna go up, And then my main goal is I'm just gonna boogie. I got 6 more boogies. I'm just gonna boogie them, and then hopefully I can get just a free win. And he's doing a good job of, I don't know, like being in the air cancels it, but there you go. Got a win basically because of boogie bombs there, and but that's how boomers play Fortnite. You know, very strategic, not putting yourself in too much of
Hey,
high
sorry,
risk situations.
Did you do it
I had a
again?
couple of mess ups, but we dropped to 18 eliminate kill game in duos
I
in
cannot
Diamond 1.
believe you just did that. You were in a 2v2v1 as the solo and you killed the remaining 4 players.